When people stop believing in governmental structures, they haven't given up on justice. They just don't believe it can come from institutions. But this is where things get scary for me because it creates space for vigilantes to take the law into their own hands. And I'm not just talking about Luigi Mangione. I'm talking about cancel culture as a whole. I'm talking about people using the little power that they have, their energy, money, and voice to bring down those they see as a threat to their communities. But this creates a problem. There's no solid rules. We feel the need to hold each other accountable through punishment and performance. Think about the black square fad of 2020. Everyone did it, but it wasn't necessarily because they believed in the message. They just felt a lot of societal pressure to be morally correct. We assume guilt until proven innocent, and that innocence is extremely conditional. We retroactively decide who deserves space to breathe based on old tweets, affiliations, and proximity to those deemed enemies. Sometimes this search for justice becomes violent, because if the police won't do something, maybe we have to. Vigilante justice is a dangerous game. When we allow civilians to play God, we eliminate due process for criminals, and we remove agency from the people to respond in the way that they see fit. But I know a lot of you are coming to believe that violent resistance is the only way out. Not because you're evil, and not because you want to harm others or anything, but because you're fed up with how you've been treated. But personally, I don't believe that violence will lead to the results that you're looking for. You're forcing your beliefs onto the society at large, not persuading them into joining your side. When Charlie Kirk was assassinated, the right cried out with a fresh, burning hatred for the left. And all I could think about that day was how his children will blame the deepest trauma of their lives on us. On the left. Now, of course, the actions of one man are not representative of the whole, but we cannot ignore the impact this shooting had on our already fragile politics. When people are grieving, they don't want to hear about how awful of a person the deceased was, even if it's true. They're far less likely to engage in civil debate. They want validation and revenge, and that makes change so much harder to achieve.